Hey guys, Pop Scrap here. Today I'm scrapping out more plugs and things like that. I have a lot of subscribers on to me lately about certain things, about plugs and out of the way here for a minute, about plugs and what good copper you can get out of plugs and things like that, or a good brass. Now, I'm going to go through a bit of it with you. Give 2 seconds we go through it. First, I'm going to go through these kind of plugs with you with the screws in them. Now, and I have another way I do with vice, which I'll show you now in a second. What we do here first is, it's just simple, pretty simple what I do. Easier with a drill. Now, there'll be a lot of guys out there that hasn't got drills. Now, some of them are flatheads. They are more older types. As I said, this is all for my new subscribers out there. Just I get a lot of people on about where I get all my brass out of and things like that. Now, what I usually do anymore is when I have a drill, power drill, I take off the plugs like so. Just get into them like this. Usually one is the Phillips screw. They're steel. So that's all I do. It's pretty simple and fast when you're in the right rhythm. Now, I've made a lot of videos on about this kind of stuff. And you get the wire out of it too, and this is just normal scrap. It's pretty easy. Just take them apart like so. Like this now is a flathead. There'll be brass screws on it, the flathead screws. Always the Phillips is the more modern. I scrapped out thousands and thousands and thousands of these. So the flathead is usually, or not usually, 99.9% brass, and always the Phillips steel. So I take the Phillips screws out. Now you will get ones that are just pain in the arse to get out, but usually they will come out all out together. And I find it better to take the screws out the bottom. It helps to separate everything. You will get some of them too. It's very stiff to get out. It won't always be plain sailing, but most of the time you will get them out. Like so. Pull that open. Flathead again. Now, to be honest with you, for the weight that's in the flathead screw, I prefer it to be Phillips. Things will be stripped out so much faster. Because you can really zoom with the drill. Like, take them out fairly fast. You don't have to be messing with a screwdriver then. But as I said, for beginners out there, it's a great way to get your brass. They're everywhere. There's a couple of twisties flatheads. You have a good lot of flatheads in it. You get a bit of wire out of it and just keep popping them out like so. It's pretty simple. You know, as I said, you've thousands of them and you have to keep on top of them, which I don't always keep on top of them. Unfortunately, I should be. That's weird now. You have a Phillips and a flathead together. But yeah, I don't keep on top of them, unfortunately, which I should be. They're all flatheads. So I am just loosen these screws very gently, just to release the cable. And just pour them out like so. It's fall out simple. So it's the flathead. Now, the ones I'm going to show you next is the ones that has completely sealed in a silicone. You can do, there's a saying that's called plug soup. You put them into boiling water. It softens the metal, or softens the plastic, and you rubber, and you get, I'll show you now in 2 seconds. And you can take it out that way. But there's an easier way for me. You fly through them a lot faster, and it's less messing. So let's pop this off here quick. Get the cable out. Pull all these out. Now I can accumulate maybe 100 kilos a year in brass from plugs alone. Easy 100 kilo. That's how much plugs I can accumulate. As I said, I'm getting a contact coming now. That is all plugs. Do I really want it? Yes, because I know the money I can make in plugs. I could sit down for nights watching TV, stripping plugs out. Like, that's with talking on the video and things like that. That's good brass for me. Now, I'm going to push you up here a bit more and show you over here in 2 seconds. This is the plug here now that people has problems with, of getting the brass out of, these sealed plugs. I'll show you a way here now that what I do. I process them easy. A way to process it, you have to have a vice. Now, this goes very fast when you have it right set up. Put it in like so, twist and pull. You get the copper and the brass out together. Pretty easy. To make sure it's pretty tight, twist and pull. And these ones come out pretty good. See that? Stripped easy. No messing with boiling water, no nothing. And get away very good in brass. Do another one for you. We'll go with the big one first. Now these are European plugs. So one twist and pull. Nice brass. Now it's the 3 pieces of brass out. Always up pretty good, pretty fast. So just a little video there for beginners. What we can get our hands on in brass and stuff, because it really does add up very fast. As I said, I've done videos on this before. It does add up fast. It's good. Pretty easy. Like I have a big containers of brass. I have to go through this pile of motors yet. These are all copper motors that I have to strip out. Yeah, when I strip out radios and everything like that, you get nice little copper motors. There's going to be good videos on these. I keep all of them. I don't, here in Ireland, it's not worth my while putting them in as motors. Because I have a big container here of motors. Of all aluminium motors. And another one started. Yeah, so I strip out all the copper out of them. And I have all these coins to go through. These are all copper coins and yeah, copper. They're not worth anything. Just scrap for me. It's all they're worth is scrap. So, yeah. And yeah, just going through all this as quick as I can. So like, comment, subscribe guys. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next. Bye.